Imagine walking into a studio filled with buzzing machines, vibrant colors, and walls covered with art that feels alive. The smell of antiseptic and creativity mixes in the air, and at the center of it all stands a young artist, focused, calm, confident, creating something permanent on someone's skin. Now, this is not just a job, this is storytelling, this is trust, this is art that becomes part of a person's life forever. So, welcome back to the Kapil Gupta Career Pod Show. And I'm your host, Kapil. And today we are diving into a career that is bold, creative, unconventional, and fast growing. Not just globally, but right here in India. Yes, today's episode is about tattoo artists, the artists who literally use the human body as their canvas. And if you're someone who loves drawing, loves stories, loves detailing, or loves breaking stereotypes, you might just find your dream career today. Hello, all. I'm Kapil Gupta, career coach, life mentor, and founder of Study Abroad Academy. I'm on a mission to help 100,000 high school students break free from confusion, fear, and self doubt and step into global classrooms, powerful careers, and a life they love. Now, this isn't just about studying abroad, it's about building clarity, confidence, and character. I do it with coaching, mindset work, and the game changing power of graphotherapy because students deserve more than just guidance, they deserve transformation. So let me start with a small story. In 2010, tattooing in India was mostly seen in Goa, Delhi, and Bengaluru. Small studios, beach shacks, and mostly foreigners getting inked. Fast forward to 2025. India has thousands of registered tattoo studios, world class artists with waiting list of 3 to 6 months, and clients paying 20,000 to 2 lakh for a single piece. Why? Because today's youth want identity, expression, meaning, and tattooing has become the language of modern expression. Internationally, the demand is even higher. In countries like the United States, UK, Canada, Germany, Australia, tattoo studios are booming. Many places face a shortage of skilled tattoo artists. Yes, shortage. Because becoming a tattoo artist takes real skill, hygiene training, and years of practice. And clients abroad easily pay 150 to $300 per hour, and top artists charge more than doctors per session. And if you're talented, hardworking, and willing to learn, this career has no salary limits. You grow with your skill, and here's the coolest part: a tattoo artist can travel the world simply on the strength of their portfolio. Your art becomes your passport. Imagine a client walks into your studio holding an old photo of their grandmom. They want something to remember her by. They trust you to turn that emotion into art. You listen, understand, sketch, redesign, adjust, and then you bring it to life with ink. A tattoo artist is part counselor, part designer, part hygiene expert, and part musician. On a typical day, a tattoo artist consults with clients to understand their ideas, creates customized designs, works with tattoo machines, needles, pigments, maintains strict hygiene and sterilization, and that's so very important in this profession. Manages schedules, portfolios, social media, and works long hours and often with intense focus. Some days you tattoo a butterfly, some days a memorial tattoo that makes the client cry, and some days a full sleeve that takes 8 hours straight, but every day you create something meaningful. So, this is a job where your work is literally carried on someone's skin for life. That responsibility makes it special. So, now the question is, how do you become a tattoo artist? So, let me tell you a story about Rohan, a boy from Pune. He was average in studies, loved doodling in class, and teachers constantly scolded him for not focusing. But his art teacher told him one day, "Your lines have emotion. Don't lose this ability." At 19, Rohan joined a tattoo apprenticeship. At 23, he opened a studio. And today, he earns more than engineers his age and loves every second of his work. And this shows one truth clearly: a tattoo artist is not born from marks, they are born from dedication. So, to become a tattoo artist, you need strong drawing and sketching skills, patience and steady hands, creativity and discipline, knowledge of color theory, sense of hygiene and skin safety, and customer communication skills. And the most important, willingness to practice daily. So you don't need a special degree, but many artists study fine arts, graphic design, digital illustration, and if I tell you the best tattoo academies in India, Aliens Tattoo School in Mumbai, Iron Buzz Tattoo School again in Mumbai, then Devil's Tattoos Academy based in Delhi, and Body Canvas Tattoos, their branches both in Mumbai and Delhi. And top places abroad to study tattooing or this art, you can say Florence Academy of Art based in Italy, then Tattooing and Piercing School, New York, based in US, then London School of Tattooing, UK, and then art universities in Canada, Germany, Australia. But remember, you learn the most not from degrees, but from apprenticeship under a professional tattoo artist. So now let's talk about the salary. You definitely would be eager to know about that, or let's say the income of a tattoo artist. And let's be honest, Gen Z wants clarity that how much do we actually earn? So here's the simple truth. In India, beginners earn from around 15 to 30,000 per month. If the intermediate artist, that is with some experience, the income can go from 40,000 to 1 lakh per month, and for the seniors it can be 1,50,000 plus. But for the studio owners it's like unlimited, so that can be a goal. So some Indian tattoo artists charge 5,000 to 15,000 per hour, and if we talk globally, in US 60 to 150,000 dollars per year, in UK 25,000 to 80,000 pounds per year. Talking about Canada, 50 to 120,000 Canadian dollars per year. And if we talk about Middle East, high demand, good packages. And celebrity tattoo artists charge even more for both shows and private sessions. So this career rewards skill, reputation, and creativity. So the better your art, the bigger you become and the more your income. So if you're someone who loves art, if you're someone who wants a career beyond the ordinary, and if you're someone who wants freedom, creativity, expression, and the chances to leave a permanent mark, literally, this career might be calling you. Becoming a tattoo artist is not easy. It requires discipline, long practice hours, precision, and responsibility. But it gives you something rare in today's world: the ability to turn emotion into art, the art into a profession. Your sketchbook could be your future studio. Your imagination could be someone's tattoo. Your talent could become your livelihood. So ask yourself today, do I want to create art that lives forever? If the answer is yes, start your journey. Learn, practice, apprentice, build your portfolio. And one day, people will wait for months just to get inked by you, because your art is worth it.